Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Enewtabie here, and today we're going to take a look at Studio Series hook and long haul. I had this for a little while, just trying to work our way through a backlog of a lot of stuff. So I have all the Constructicons minus Mixmaster, and then we can do the whole combined Devastator video. I don't show, how it looks semi, I wait till I get them all together and then kind of makes more sense. But you got 17 steps to transform in hook, and apparently 19 steps for long haul. Sealed box here. Got hook on the side and long haul up around. We got Devastator around the back. Kind of shows where he's smashing sludge. This Devastator, and then we've got the combined trailer, which like kind of forms the back, and the wings form the chest piece. These look pretty good. I mean, we'll see how it articulates or whatever. That was always an issue with the Combiner Wars, but I think this already looks better than that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. If you're watching this, you have not, please think about subscribing to the channel, like, share, all that good stuff. All right, let's open it up. Do I have a knife handy? Hold on 1 second. We're just gonna do it straight like this and go right into it. No cuts. I'm just gonna open the side of the box and see what it looks like. I don't, no expectations. I don't think I've really watched anybody's videos. Big old booklet here, but that's going to be for Combine and Devastator. Like I said, we're not going to do that in this video. That's for when we get them all together, and we're just going to do a assembly video. That's always been kind of the way I've done it. Holy crap! What kind of jumbled up mess is this? Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to, for whatever reason, that's like stuck in there. All right. We'll come back. All right. So everything is already kind of in vehicle mode. You get some accessories here. You get the hands here that fold on the hinge. Wow, that is tight, but you get the point. They fold up in here, but they fold out for Devastator. You get 2 of those. Kind of looks like rocket pods. Right there, you get the wings for the chest piece. Purple plastic with a lot of detail. Look pretty good. Get centerpiece. I imagine it goes, something like that. Or wait a minute. Something like that, right? Constructicon logo looks fantastic. All this stuff plugs into the vehicles. You get hooks, arm here, which let's see how this articulates, if it does. Oh man, does it not? Thought it did. Did not raise up. Come on. Okay, yeah, it's just really tight. Wow. Well, it'll spin, rotate up, and then does this come out? It does. Okay, and then the hook moves. Okay, well that's good. That's what you want. Wow, the tolerances on this are super tight. And then you get 2 weapons. You get this one for hook, and then this one for long haul, and they also tab in on the vehicle. So spring and hook, we're gonna plug in like that. There it goes, and then we're gonna take his weapon. Let's see. Jesus Christ! It just had it. Here it goes, and you got this little peg on the side, and you can just peg it in here like that, and you got, there it goes. There you can articulate up, move that, however you want to do it. Looks pretty good. We'll come back. Long haul's got a trailer here, so you can take these pieces, tab in here and here on the back. Like I said, make this kind of a storage trailer if you want to. Then you tab the wings on here. They always kind of do this with like the Constructicons, don't they? They always do like a trailer or something, and then have like parts on there. So you got that. Then you take the centerpiece. You got 2 slots underneath here, and then you can just tab that in like that. We'll do it on camera like that. You got the hook for the trailer, and then bring in long haul himself. He actually looks pretty good. Man, it looks really good, actually. Back of him, pretty clean. This looks good. The red paint, you just tab the weapon on the side, and there you go. Wheels roll underneath. You can see his head, but I mean, from, you know, you having to do the legs in there, I get it. You can't really make him a dump truck, but I mean, I think that looks pretty good. So, and then you can take the legs and you can split the legs apart and then put the hinge in there like that and have them as one trailer. So that's an option. So there are the two Constructicons like that. See them in vehicle mode. Yeah, I think they look pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna go through and transform back in robot. Like I said, we're not gonna do Devastator today because I'm gonna wait till I get Mixmaster and we'll do one video where we combine everything together. But yeah, I think these are pretty solid. I've been, you know, I guess we didn't show good enough. I don't really like the gray legs right here. I mean, there's not the feet. I mean, it looks clean. Still see the head or whatever, but they've done a fairly good job. I just don't. This kind of stands out a little bit. But overall, I'd say, yeah, looks pretty good. No real issues. They've done a pretty good job with the Constructicons. I'm going to say, first, I was like, these are not going to be that great, but they've turned out to be fairly solid. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments. Did you pick these guys up? What do you think of the set so far? Yeah, just got to get Mixmaster. We'll finish this thing up. All right, I'm going to come back, transform in robot mode, and we'll take a look at them. All right, got them transform. Easy transformation. Probably the biggest issue is still like the open spots in the hands. I mean, they do fine by bicep rotation. The hands are fixed. I see DNA is doing some kits where they come with like the trumpets and some accessory pieces. So he can move his head around side to side, up, down a little bit, arms. This piece right here, you can flip up. He can go up like that. Bicep rotation, flip it back down. He's kind of limited. There is no waist rotation, unfortunately, for this. We've seen that with a few of these. Leg up to there, leg back, leg out to the side, thigh cut, knees not quite 90, and then you got your rocker foot here. The foot looks kind of ugly, to be honest with you, but overall, in general, I'd say they don't look too bad. I mean, they look like Constructicons good. I think Long Haul actually looks a lot better to me. Chunky, big, solid. He's pretty clean, actually. You know, I don't know if you can adjust these wheels. I didn't even pay attention to that, but I don't think so. But, you know, overall, he looks pretty good from the front. He can rotate side to side. Arms will go up. You got this elbow here, which you can unhinge, but you're supposed to tab it. Like that. It's on a ball joint. Ball joints don't look so bad when they're in black. And people are like, why do you have against ball joints? Well, they look terrible. I'm going to have to tell you that any easier than that. They look terrible. But in black, they don't look as bad. Still, big gap right there. Doesn't look that good. But if you take those things out of it, I mean, the legs look good. Chest looks fantastic. Head looks pretty good. I mean, it's solid. Even, I mean, I think it doesn't look that bad from the back. Would have been nice if these wheels would fold it over somehow, but they're molded into the trailer, so you know that's probably the biggest negative there. But yeah, pretty neat little set, man. And then you know you got your trailer and all that. So we'll break all this out. Like I said, once we get Mixmaster in, then we'll do a Devastator combines video. Take a look at all that. Weapons look pretty good for what you're getting. Yeah, I think it's too bad. Not at all. So there it is. I like, you know, if you're telling me out of the two here, which do I like the best? Yeah, I like Long Haul the best. And he's got knees. They just super tap in here, but they're not much of a knee. So you got that. But you can do something. You got a rocker. You don't have a waist rotation on this guy either. The leg will be up to there, out to the side, to the back. And then you got thigh cut. Even the insides are pretty clean. So, you know, this is, like, to me, one of the better looking figures of the line. So, let me know in the comments what you think. I just think, you know, out of the two, I think Long Haul looks better than Hook. Hook's got, you know, he isn't terrible by any means, but I don't know. Just not quite the same as this guy. But maybe some of these upgrade kits will fix some of this, you know, clean it up just a little bit. But yeah, I think most people are going to combine these guys and keep them in the Devastator, and that'll be, you know, kind of how it goes. But Let me know in the comments. Do you keep them as robots? You keep them as vehicles? Or you combine Devastator? I'm going to say, I might even do a poll on the page today, but I'm going to guarantee it's like 80 to 90% probably keep combined in Devastator. So let me know. Thanks for watching the video. I do appreciate it. Think about subscribing to the channel, like, share. I got a bunch of HasLab stuff coming out soon. We're trying to work on the Rattler. I got the Cantina, so all that cool stuff. Thank you for watching. See you down the road.